The Great is back. I mean, I think it's great. This is on Hulu, and it is the story, the super embellished story of...
Occasionally true story.
The occasionally true story is what they actually put on the title graphic of Catherine the Great in Russia. Now, it is bananas bonkers crazy, and everything is really out of control. I mean, every character is just very wild. There's a lot of crazy sex stuff.
Now, theoretically, you might already know this because this is season 3. So it's following in the mold of season 1 and season 2. But yes.
This is true. Yes. But I'm trying to say, if you've never heard of The Great, this is what you need to know. It's crazy. But it's super fun, very fast-paced, and looks unbelievable. I mean, like, I don't know what the costume budget for this show is.
Value is incredible.
Yeah. I mean, like, every dress / suit / whatever, it looks incredible. Like, I don't know where these fabrics are coming from, what the set is, or if they're in an actual palace. It looks amazing. And then they're all just doing wacky, crazy stuff. So I enjoy it a ton. So it's just come back. Only a few episodes are currently available because, you know, that's how Hulu does it. And we've got Elle Fanning as Catherine. She's delightful. As John said, this is season 3, so if you're already aware of it, you know all this stuff. But then we've also got Nicholas Hoult as Peter. So it's really focusing on the tumultuous relationship between the two characters of Catherine and Peter. And Catherine really taking over as the power person in the relationship and really wanting to rule Russia. I don't know much about history. All of it I learned and got tested on in high school and then promptly forgot. Like, I don't remember any of it.
Not long core term memory.
Yeah, no, it's not really baked in there. So none of this is stuff that I know anything about. I don't know how much of it is true. I'm assuming that it's based on historical stuff, not the way they talk to each other or the way they act, because that is very contemporary and wild and crazy. So that seems unlikely, but it's very fun.
A fictionized history, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
But definitely Catherine the Great, I guess, was pretty great and did some stuff. So that's what we're basing that on. And it is very funny that she comes in.
Are you named after Catherine the Great?
No.
You're not named after a saint.
Yeah, there's a Saint Catherine.
Yeah,
and plus, this is a Catherine with a C and I'm a Catherine with a K. And I think this Catherine was of German descent and then married into the Russian royal family and became the...
I always thought you were named after Catherine the Great, but now history's being rewritten.
Well, we did have little monikers when we were younger.
Right.
So it was like James the First, William the Conqueror, Catherine the Great,
Elizabeth the Queen.
Elizabeth the Queen.
No, I just made that up.
I don't know what it was. And then it was Rosemary the baby.
No,
and then there were 3 more kids.
Then Rosemary the Herb.
Rosemary the Herb.
The first
Liz,
3 sound
the Lizard
correct.
Queen, and
Yeah.
Rosemary the Herb.
The first 3 sound correct. I don't know about Elizabeth the Queen or Rosemary the Herb, but you know,
I don't think Rosemary the Herb was right.
They could be accurate.
Okay, so anyway, Catherine the Great, no, I'm not named after her. But also in the cast, we have a couple of real amazing performances. Douglas Hodge playing Velementov, who is amazing and ridiculous. I love him. He's so great. We have Phoebe Fox, who is playing Mariel, who is her friend.
Or is it Muriel?
Well, I think they just say Mariel.
That's one of my favorite Tony Collect. You're awful, Muriel.
Is that Muriel's wedding?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So Phoebe Fox playing Muriel is great.
That's a great name, Phoebe Fox.
Phoebe Fox. She's really good in it. And this season, they've had a bit of a falling out. So they're really...
She's out of the royal court.
This royal court is the most crazy place, too.
I mean, because we just watched and we reviewed Queen Charlotte as well. I mean, the court is a dangerous place to be. You're in, you're out. Do you have your title anymore? Don't you?
And this, the way they're painting this Russian court is also like, there's a lot of murder going on and just random shootings and like, let's bring a bear in here. And like, what is happening? It is crazy. Also, I want to make sure that I mention Adam Godley, who plays the Archbishop. He is crazy, hilarious good. I think I mentioned him before, like many episodes ago when I talked about The Great, and I ended up saying like the weirder the better. He is so weird and bizarre and just like it's great though. It's so great. So I love him. He's phenomenal. Okay, so there you go. Did I say Nicholas Hoult was playing Peter? Then I think I covered everybody.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
Just checking. All right, there's also this season we get the King and Queen of Sweden.
Well, if you remember all the way back, because we had, there's a part where they're talking about a battle, which we actually was part of the show way back. So we had seen this King and Queen of Sweden.
We had?
Yes. And that King of Sweden is a Slow Horses crossover.
I know! I was going to mention that. I know. 2 Slow Horses crossovers. We haven't mentioned the other one, which is Voltaire, right?
Correct.
So there's 2 cast members from Slow Horses in this, but specifically this guy who plays the King of Sweden, he was, I think, Spider.
I don't remember, but they didn't like him.
No,
he was in the main office.
Yes, and he was a real jerk.
Correct.
Yeah, so in Slow Horses. In this, he is really delightful and weird. I mean, everybody in this show is weird and also delightful, but it's really fun. His name is Freddie Fox. I don't think he's related to, what is this Phoebe Fox? What's going on? There's double Foxes in this. Okay, so he's great in this. And Voltaire is played by Dustin Demri-Burns. And he is great in this. So that's our other Slow Horses connection. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up there on The Great. And we'll check back later when the season has wrapped.